So essentially, this idea all came up while I was doing homework 1, where we had to draw up the hydrologic cycle. I wasn't exactly sure as to how to do it, but since we live in the year 2017, if you don't know how to do it, you simply Google it. So if I just Google a hydrologic cycle, and you check out one of the top few links, so let's say just check out the one by Noah, you will see that it's a very long read, it's simply words after word. Now obviously I only skimmed through this because I didn't have time to read through a whole essay, but this got me wondering, if this fails to get the attention of a college student, how is it going to get the attention of an elementary school kid? I'm not too sure what the American education syllabus is like, but back home in Australia, I learnt about the hydrologic cycle when I was in grade 3, which meant I was around 8 years old back then. So if you can just imagine an 8-year-old kid trying to read through all of this, I bet you they won't. They'll get distracted, they'll start doodling, and they'll most likely end up on Minecraft or something like that. So since I couldn't find anything that's a bit more appealing or interesting to read, I decided that for this project, why not make my own website? I don't necessarily have any website making or coding skills, but I did happen to have $16 lying around, and so instead of buying McDonald's, I used the money on a Squarespace account. So Squarespace is a website building platform that's super user friendly and anyone can use. I'll attach a link of my website below so you guys can check it out. So my website right here is just, so here's a website I've made. I've tried to make it as user friendly, and note that the audience is targeted towards children. So because of that, I've made greater use of images and I've minimized the words so that hopefully it'll get the attention of a child better. Since the audience is for younger people, I didn't go too much information about the hydrologic cycle, and instead I just went as concise and I skipped through some of the more technical information. So I won't go into too much detail about the website because I think it's a lot more effective if you guys go on the website and explore it out yourself, but I will just highlight some of the main features on it. So for this website, I focus upon 3 components, the component, the reservoir, and the processes. I've also included an about page, which will give the audience an overview of what hydrology is and the hydrologic cycle as a whole. Also, if you scroll down a bit, you realize these learn more links, they're completely interactive. If you click on it, it will take you to that specific page. So if I go back home and if I click on the about the hydrologic cycle, so this page sums up the hydrologic cycle as a whole and talks about how water is in a continuous movement. This gives like an overview before I delve into more specific parts of the hydrologic cycle. So if you click on the components right here, it will describe how it consists of the atmosphere, the surface, and the subsurface, and there's a bit of info behind it as well. The reservoir page right here talks about the reservoir, so like what it is, and then the types of reservoirs you can find in the hydrologic cycle, such as oceans, rivers, glaciers, vegetation, and so on. And then finally, there's also processes page right here. This just shows you all the different processes that there are in the hydrologic cycle, such as precipitation and surface runoff. And there's a bit of information behind it so that you can actually understand what it is. And then also, I've included a about hydrology page. This just describes what hydrology is, a bit of history behind it, and the free studies of it. And so that's my website for this project, so hopefully the kids will find it much more interesting to read than what's currently on Google. And who knows, CE542 might have more students in it in 10 years time because of this website. Thank you.